Hello there, I am Couch Coop and welcome to a very special edition of 5 More. We are doing the Gamepass, Xbox and PC couch co-op available titles. I did this list before, link in description, but I wanted to mop it all up because there was a few that I missed. So let's crack on and have a butchers. In at number 5 we have Wilmots Warehouse, a game that is available on Windows and Xbox Game Pass. I don't think this is actually available on the console, but it's certainly working on the PC, and it is a very strange game. Reminds me a little bit of Thomas Isn't Alone. I think that's what it's called, and this is one of these games that sort of thrives on a cool UI, cool colours, cool sound. There's not crazy difficulty, it is not a roguelike. As the title suggests, you are looking after a warehouse and sorting out various objects into convenient piles, because this is the thing, you are actually delivering everything to a bunch of people at the top of the screen. What I do like is this is a true split screen game, and of course it runs incredibly because of its minimal style, just really smooth, really cool and very clean, nice concise tutorial. It sort of builds itself on being purposely laid back, and it certainly gives that impression. I actually quite like the game. It's simple, your objectives are very clear, and you get to communicate with each other a lot, and it feels like you're using your cognitive side of your brain. It's nice to be able to not worry about reaction times, high speed, flashing lights, XP and microtransactions. Wilmots Warehouse is a welcome, tranquil change to the current gaming landscape. Definitely worth a look. I'm going to go with Pika Niku. I'm probably going to get corrected with that in the comments, and it is version 1.05 in case everybody was worrying about whether I'm covering the newest update with this game. It's a minimalist side-scrolling puzzler. I'm a big fan of those. When these are done well on co-op, they can be the best sorts of couch co-op experiences out there. You've got a number of different buttons, including a double jump and a sort of get rid of your legs and roll move, and a funny kick button. What I do like about it is its flawless conversion to split screen. Games that do that well, Lego does that extremely well. I love the idea. It feels so much more free, especially when it comes to a side-scrolling platformer. There's a number of titles that utilise this mechanic, and I just wish it was done a lot more. But once you get back close to each other, you know, it's all back to normal. So far, it's kind of been puzzles with a lot of switches, a lot of use of element and gravity with water and vents going up and down. Reminds me a little bit of a pixel junk game, but it's adorable, great to look at, and very accessible for everybody. These puzzles do steep a little bit, but it doesn't take long to start enjoying yourself. Loads of trial and error, an awesome soundtrack keeping you smiling the whole time. Don't quote me on this, but I think this is up to like 8 or 9 players, which I promise I will definitely test because it will make it one of the best party games out there on Game Pass. Pika Niku, available on Game Pass currently. My God, Coop, if you've gone full Fisher Price with your games, I mean, what's your demographic now? 5 plus? Is there a single gun on this list? Don't worry, we do have some good stuff coming up. We need to get Fogs out of the way because it is as fun as it looks and sounds, being a traumatized Siamese dog with a split personality disorder. If you've played the classic Chariot, which I can't actually find on Game Pass, you'll know what you're dealing with here. 2 people being able to control one end of a singular item, or even, like Chariot, there being 2 characters that are working to one particular goal. If you saw at the beginning there, the game actually says, do you want to play on a single pad with 2 people? That's a really cool idea. You basically share the analog sticks. That's great if you're on a budget. Be really interested to see how that works on the Switch. I'm not even sure this is on the Switch, but it's definitely on the console, and it's definitely available on the PC. Also runs at 4K and 60 frames per second, which was quite impressed with. Does it do enough to warrant it being a decent couch co-op game? Just about. It comes up with some really cool ideas, and it throws up solid steep gradient of sort of puzzle intuition. It doesn't just throw everything at you straight away, so it will be accessible if you've got kids, and it is really funny to watch. The dogs make some really funny noises, and if you have a disagreement, it like stretches massively like a big sausage dog thing. It's quite amusing to see it bounce back. It also looks like Vox is only available 2-player, which is the first one on this list to actually have that addition to it, so I can only apologise. A 4-split dog might be the stuff of Cronenberg horror, to be fair. Alright, Streets of Rogue is long awaited for me, is available on the PlayStation 4, Switch and Xbox and PC. I thought I'd get it on Game Pass because it's around £15 on the PlayStation stores. And of course we've got up to 4-player on this one. It's been interesting for me because I've had my eye on this for a long time as an indie game. I like its ideas. Basically what it is almost like a miniature open world top-down role-playing game with some twin-stick arcade controls in it, but it's got huge depth in its infantry and infantry management and class type. You saw the amount of different people you can choose to be, and they all come with these crazy perks like getting people on your side to be a gang, and not everyone on the NPC front is passive or aggressive. It's very detailed. It is a little bit like Hotline Miami, but it's a roguelike as well. So you're doing runs into these dungeons, like Enter the Gungeon, getting deeper, getting shortcuts, and opening up different aspects of your characters for development. There's a lot going on. I actually really like this game. Yes, of course, heaveho is going to win this week's 5 more, and it is from Devolver. Totally shows the independence, the creativity, the craziness that is embedded in this game is absolutely brilliant. Needhog art style, crazy noises, brilliant animations, up to 4-player as well. Kez just got stuck on the character creation screen for about 15 minutes, honestly. Got a gang beast like grab system, meaning left and right triggers are retrospective to those green and red gloves, and you forget, you get it mixed up, you let go of them both at the same time by accident. Hilarity is everywhere, and it's so well produced, and when you get it right, it's so satisfying. Having 4 people in this is something I am immediately going to try, and you can intentionally ruin someone's day by grabbing hold of them. You can actually even increase the amount of distance you can get in the air by sort of hurling people, but the trial and error on that is no exact science to any of it, so the joy is just spilling out everywhere. Don't think there's a PvP mode where it would be a race, and I don't think there's any online additions. It's a very small game, and it's something I should have noticed years ago. I think it's 2019, this one. Devolver always promote amazing creative development, especially with smaller indie games, and this one is no exception. It is smaller without a huge amount of modes or online, that sort of stuff, but it doesn't really need it. It totally delivers on what it's set out to do, and that is to make you smile and laugh your arse off. Guaranteed. Heave-ho. I have been Couch Coop. If you want more Couch Co-op content, please like and subscribe or have a look at the playlist in the description below. And as always guys, I'll see you down there.